All right, you guys. So we got something new. So this is actually the first circuit that you do. We've been doing the second circuit on Thursdays because I know Sharon's upper body. But this is a knee rehab, knee training program, getting all the things to get our knees stronger. So obviously it's important for me to do. So I figure I teach you guys this too. I use this this knees over toes program. Okay, so when you're going downstairs, everybody, it's a very debated topic, but knees over toes, you know, a lot of people say never let your knees go over toes, but actually you do. You want to strengthen that area so your knees can go healthily over your toes. Every time you go downstairs, and I don't know about you, but I'm always in pain every time I go downstairs. That's the knees over toes. So when you go downstairs, what you're doing, can they see my knees? Just want to make sure.
Oh yeah.
Is when you're going downstairs, the first thing you're doing is your knees are going over your toes for you to go down the stairs. All right, so we're going to get all of that stronger. Not only that, we're going to get all the supporting muscles stronger, and we're going to be able to lengthen that so that no longer is painful and you don't have any more knee tendonitis. Okay, so this program we're going to start with a resistance band. So all you're going to need is this. Now, if you don't have a resistance band, what you're going to do is we're going to be walking backwards, okay? This is the perfect warm-up, the perfect start for knees over toes. So when you're walking backwards, you're doing knees over toes. Now, it's very important that when you are walking backwards is that you're putting your on the ball of your foot and you're pushing off to there. What you don't want to do is watch. You don't want to stick your butt out, because every time I stick my butt out, then my knees are no longer going over my toes. I want you to feel, as you walk backwards, knee over toe, knee over toe, knee over toe. Now, a resistance band is just going to add some resistance to it. It's 10 minutes. This is kind of like getting the warm-up on there. So, if you have a resistance band like mine, you can put it around your waist. If you just have a regular resistance band, then you'll just go like this. So, knees over toes, knees over toes. So, I want to make sure I stay upright, and then I'll come forward again. And then we'll go knees over toes, knees over toes, knees over toes. We're going to be doing this for 10 minutes. Now, what's important is that if the band is too heavy, what will happen is you'll do this, and you'll push your butt out. That defeats the purpose. We do not want that. You need to stay upright and get your knee over your toe, knee over your toe, knee over your toe, knee over your toe. All right. And then you would just need a step. You could use this, or you can use a small step. And then all you need is a wall. That's all you need today. It's a more body weight workout than anything. And I'm just going to show you what we got. And then we're just going to use that wall. There we go. Just wanted to come on a little bit early, give you a little introduction. We are outside, so we want to get started right away. So let's go. We're going to go knees over toes, and we're going to go for the first 10 minutes. And I'll be timing this out here. 10 minutes. And so go ahead and get your band, you guys, and get situated here.
You can get in it, right? You said the holding was an option.
Yeah, you're going to put yours in. We're going to go in.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, this is the first time Chris-Ann's doing it. What's really cool is that it'll help me teach it because it's the first time Chris-Ann is doing it, so she'll have questions like you guys. Whereas I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, so I've been doing it. All right, so I'm going to put this under, and again, we're going to concentrate knees over toes. We got 10 minutes of this, okay, you guys? 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer here. We're going to do this for a good 10 minutes. Again, concentrating on getting your knees over your toes. Go, so knees over toes. Yep. Doesn't feel like much at all at first, and what we're doing is we're warming up our knees. After a while, you start to get a burn. What I'll start to feel is a burn through my hips.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yep.
So when I look down, so like because they're at home, right, and they have to police themselves, what should they be looking at right now to make sure they're doing it right?
So what you want to be feeling is that you're pulling. So I'm on my ball of my foot. See my foot? Watch me real quick. So what I want to do is I want to reach back with my foot, pull. I'm getting a good pull. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pull. There you go. You got it. Good.
Okay.
So you're reaching back with your toes. Yep, that's it. And you should feel that front part of your knee.
Should you alternate leg, like start leg?
Yeah.
Like I started with my left.
If you don't have a lot of distance because this band doesn't have too much giveaway. I mean, I'm starting to feel it now, but I'm never letting the tension come off but I'm on the ball of my feet the whole time. So you're on the ball of your feet the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's only one minute.
I feel it in my hammies.
Yep,
I feel like
you're gonna feel. Everybody's gonna feel different areas. You're gonna feel where pretty much you're the weakest. Right now, I actually feel it on top of my knees.
In my glutes, I can feel it here.
Yep.
This right here, my posterior.
And this is really just a great knee warm. The backwards, whether you're walking backwards on a treadmill or you're outside walking backwards, it's a great for your knees. Great warm up for your knees. So now I'm starting to feel my hips. And again, we're doing this for 2 minutes. We're going to do it for 10 minutes, and we're at the 2-minute mark. It doesn't feel like much at the beginning, but now it will start to get a little burn. You're starting to get a little burn.
Yeah.
Starting to get a little burn. And again, I'm reaching back, keeping my knees and my butt kind of tucked. I don't want to push out because your butt and those muscles want to help out. What we really want to do is work these front part, knees over toes. You'll feel it in your lower leg as well because you're on the ball of your foot pretty much the whole time. I feel it on my knees, but it's really starting to feel good now on my knees. At first it felt a little painful, but now I feel like blood's getting to that area. And that's why it's important also to incorporate the stretching with your strengthening, because the strengthening, what it does is it'll force blood to that area, and the blood is the healing power.
Force blood to the what?
To that area. So once that blood's getting there, it's feeding that area. It's taking all of the free radicals out of that area, and it's putting all the good stuff in, the nutrients. That's it. I'm starting to feel my outside hips here, like right here, my hip flexors. Right here. We got 10 minutes of this. By keeping that tension on there, we really start to feel that burn. Takes a little bit.
So you're taking smaller steps.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more reps in. Really get my knees and toes. So it allows me to get a little bit more. See that? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really trying to push my knees forward. Okay. I feel like it. It may not look like it. I was looking at myself sending these videos in. And I feel like my knees are way on my toes, but it's really not. I don't know. How does it look?
No, they don't. That's why it's confusing.
But
because
it feels like they are.
Like my brain is telling me to do something, but then I just don't. You know, I hate to say this, but like here, my eyeballs are here, right? So when I look down, you're telling me these things to feel, and I get that.
My
but
knees
then,
look like they're going over my toes or no?
At what point?
Now.
When you strike.
Yeah. Now.
Yes, they are over.
That's what you want. Now. When you're striking that ground. Now. All right, we're at the halfway mark, almost 6 minutes. I'm starting to feel a burn in my hips, like all the way up in here. How about you? Like I feel it right here.
It's all right here.
I feel nothing in my hamstrings. I think that's a lot of my problem too. I got strong back here. it's funny because when I work with clients, this is the area we're always trying to strengthen, and I'm just the opposite of pretty much all my clients. I'm like overly strong in my glutes.
No, but I think we all, it's not, you know, there's no problem, right? We all just have weaknesses that are different based off of our lifestyle. And so, you know.
But what's more common is the weaker glute. People that have weak glutes. Just from trainer's perspective. You're always hearing it. Strengthen the client's glutes. Strengthen the client's glutes. All right, 3 minutes to go, guys. Again, this is just a warm-up. If you don't have a band, if you're just chiming in, I can't see you right now, but if you're just coming in, then walking backwards is fine. What you're focusing on as you're going backwards is getting your knees over your toes. So I'm driving through the ball of my foot. When I come back, I'm pushing off, pushing off, pushing off.
So that's on the way back. What about on the way in?
Yeah, so ideally, if I was in the gym, I would use a sled. And I would just pull the sled back. And I would keep doing that and make these circles. But when you don't have that, it's fine.
Ah, okay.
If you were walking backwards, you wouldn't have to go forwards because you would go from one end, walk backwards, and then the other. I'd rather use the band, get a little more resistance. But we could have just walked backwards. See what I'm saying? So you're never coming forward. If you're in this situation, you don't have a choice but to come forward.
I'm just thinking like, okay, Nancy's at home. What if she just drags something around in a circle, like in a...
Just walk backwards.
Walking backwards,
yeah,
right.
Just walk backwards. Focus on getting your knees over your toes when you're walking backwards. I'm feeling it nonetheless. Hamstrings really should be firing because your hamstrings pull you forward. Your hamstrings pull you forward. That's why when you run, you're hamstring dominant.
I can feel my hip flexors.
All right, 1 more minute left, guys.
Starting to discover how imbalanced I am and how not strong my hamstrings are. Which, like you had mentioned earlier in passing, that could be the cause of my lower back problems.
Yeah. Mobility, too.
I'm mobile.
We'll see in a second.
I guess so, right?
We're going to see in a second.
Well,
you know, it's
glad
no
you
joke.
asked.
I thought I was mobile in my hamstrings until I did what they call the elephant walk.
No, I'm not saying I'm mobile in my hamstrings. That is not what I'm saying.
Well, that's key.
Okay, but my hamstrings are messed up.
I think almost out of all the stuff, that for me, this elephant walk is the hardest. Whew. And all it is it's like a souped up stretch. And it's probably the hardest exercise. That and the L-sit. The L-sit's really hard. So the elephant. And we've done L-sits before. All right, we're almost there, guys. And that's 10 minutes. All right, now you're going to take yourself over to the wall. Ooh, it feels weird. Coming off. All right, I'm going to take you guys over to the wall. And what we want to do is we want to just lean up against the wall. That's all we're going to use that for. Good morning, Patty. First time back after a week. Okay, you'll love it. This is my knee program. And we're going to work our anterior tibialis now. All right, which is the front part of the lower leg. And what that is a deaccelerator. So it's the perfect knees and toes. So if you're walking a lot or you're going downstairs, especially if you're doing a lot of stairs, this deaccelerates the knee. So when this is weak, which I've discovered, I'm super strong back here in my calf, but you don't think about this small muscle right in front, all right, which is called your anterior tibialis. It's very important when it comes to knees over toes. Again, when we're going downstairs, this knee over toes, this muscle is being stretched, right? So it's a deaccelerator, and then that will help bring it back forward. So this movement right here is your anterior tibialis. And so we're going to work it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just place our butt on here. Now we want our legs to be completely straight. So I'm going to place my hands on top of my knees so they don't bend. And I'm going to heel raise. I'm going to raise my heels up as much as I can and then go down. We have 25 of these, all right? What I've noticed is I don't have a lot of range of motion. Now, if it's easy for you, all you do is take on more body weight. So the further I come out, the harder, look, can barely come off the ground. It's frustrating. So I'm going to come up here, but the further you lean out, the harder this is going to be. So all you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your knees are nice and straight. You're going to lean over and you're going to raise. 1, 2, 3. Keep your legs nice and straight. 4, 5. We're getting 25. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow, I was barely coming off the ground there. Man, you can see that I had a very big weakness there in anterior tibialis. Okay, so now we're going to come forward. And if you're really strong, same thing. If I want to take on more body weight, I'll have it to where I go on one foot, my heel's off the ground, and I'm going to drive up as high as I can, keeping that knee nice and straight. And we got 25. If you're going to go single leg, it's 25 on each leg. Double leg, 25. But, so if I come here, it's going to be easier. The further I come out, the harder it's going to be. All right? I build myself to a single leg. Let me just make sure you guys can see me. I'm going to push out too far. Yep. Okay. All right, so remember, Nancy said she's fine with it. This is going to be a lot easier, double. You can also go here, or if you come out and your heels are right off the ground, keeping that body nice and straight, we're going to go here, 25. 1, 2.
You want to make sure you're pushing
3,
through your big toe, right?
4, yep.
Not the outside
5,
of your foot.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Oh my.
Woo. And switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Oh my goodness, that is burning.
Yeah. Now we go right back to the tib raise for another round of 25. And again, you're trying to get your feet as close to your shin as you can. You can see she got a lot more range of motion. I think that's why I have more problems with my knees. It's because I lack, it's called dorsiflexion. All right, so I got to get this stronger. So I'm going to even move closer to the wall. I want my legs straight, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna have to take a break. You wanna make sure you get good reps. And 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Whew. Barely getting them off the ground. 22, 23, 24, 25.
I feel it right here.
Woo. Yeah, I feel it right here, and I feel like I can't get it up high enough. Really got to get the range of motion. All right, so this is a knees over toe calf raise, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to get myself into where my knees are over my toes. And then I'm going to, from my knees over my toes, here, I'm going to now get into a heel raise with my knees over my toes. So I want my knees over toes as far as I can. And then you can use this. My knees are over my toes. as much as I can. Heels are up a little bit. Heels are up, and then I'm going to drive them up. And we got 25 of those. 25 of those. All right. Knees over toes. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Whew. All right, so we got that lower leg. So now we're going to do what they call Patrick step, or it's called a step down, not a step up. And so essentially, you can use a riser. I'll show you what I mean. The riser, the higher you are, the harder it's going to be, but it simulates like going downstairs. No, I'm coming up here. Good. So you can use a riser or you can use the ground. So we're going to get 25 on each leg. So what we want to do is we want this leg to be nice and straight. If you need to balance here, and so we're going to bring that knee over toe. I'm going to tap my heel, trying to get my knee over toe as far as I can, and then drive straight back up. So you're going to tap, tap. Now if you notice, if I use a riser, now I'm increasing my distance. So I'm here, and now I'm increasing my, ooh, wow. All right, we're gonna get 25 on each leg, 25 on each leg. So here, and remember, knees go over your toes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Wowzer. Whew. All right, here, knees over toes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is it 25?
Yes, sir.
Woo! All right. One set 25. Okay. So now your next one, you guys, is now we're going to get into a split squat. And we'll be training on both sides. And so this is really focused on range of motion. So this is where a lot of you guys are just going to need, I started on a high step. The ground will be the hardest. And what you want to do is you want to get your hamstring all the way down to touch your calf. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a modified version here. And so if you needed, you can just use a high step. So I'll show you from an angle here. And this will give you a really good angle. Okay, so the higher the step, you want to just show them on the camera?
Yes, sir.
The higher the step, the easier. So I can even go from here. As you see, it's a stretch. And then I'm going to try to get my hamstring all the way to my heel. So if I'm here, what I'm going to do, I want this leg nice and, my back leg's nice and straight. I'm going to get my hamstring all the way down, and it's okay that the heel will come off the ground, and I want my hamstring to touch the back of this leg. All right, so we're going to go hold this for 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to come straight up. And then 3, 2, 1, and then straight up. We're going to do 5 sets of 5 on each leg. Now, the lower you go down, the harder. Okay? So I'll show you on a riser. So if I did this on a riser or here, my leg is back. And so I'm going to come down. 3, 2, 1. That's 1. 3, 2, 1. That's 2. Nice and controlled. Now that back leg should be stretching. All right. You want to go for?
I'm going to try just side by side with you.
You want to try the riser?
Yeah.
Or do you want to try the ground?
I'll try this for now.
All right, I'll try the ground. I haven't been down on the ground yet. All right, she tries that. Can we see both of each other? Bring the riser towards you, and I'll go from the ground. Oh, you can go
more.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what.
There you go. Perfect. Good. That way we're both in here. Okay. Good. All right. So we're gonna get 5. So we're gonna bring left leg forward. All right. I'm gonna start my good knee and work in that range of motion. So here, and then you want this leg nice and straight. We're gonna come down.
Can your knee touch your back or no?
No. Don't touch the knee. 3, 2, 1. Back up. That's 1. Nice and controlled. Down. 3, 2, 1. That's 2. Down. 3, 2, 1. That's 3.
How many are we doing?
5. Down. 3, 2, 1. That's 4. And down. 3, 2, 1. And that's 5. And notice my knee is over my toes. That's the whole point.
May I ask a question? Your back knee, because it can turn out like this.
Yeah.
Or does it need
Try
to
to
be
keep
turned
it
under?
forward. So what that's doing is your back legs, you're stretching your hip flexor here. So you should see a deep stretch. So you don't want to lean forward because you're going to feel a deep stretch. So at the same time, we're getting certain stretches on the front leg and strengthen. You're actually stretching the hip flexor. So you want both legs engaged. That's very important. All right, switch legs. Now this one's a lot tighter for me because this is that surgery knee. But I've been working on range of motion. Oh yeah, look at that. So much better. 3, 2, 1. That's 1. And 3, 2, 1. 2. 3, 2, 1. 3. 3, 2, 1. 4. Woo. 3, 2, 1. And that's 5. Woo-wee. All right. 1 down. 4 to go.
Other side, yeah.
Yep. And go. 3, 2, 1. That's 1. 3, 2, 1. That's 2. And 3, 2, 1. 3. 3, 2, 1.
4.
And 3, 2, 1.
5.
Woo! Oh, 3, 2, 1.
1.
3, 2, 1.
2.
3, 2, 1.
3.
3, 2, 1.
4.
3, 2, 1.
5.
2 down, 3 to go. Okay, and go. Remember, get that hamstring to your butt. See how I bring my heel off the ground?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
1.
That knee over toe. 3, 2, 1.
2.
3, 2, 1.
3.
3, 2, 1.
4.
3, 2, 1.
5.
Ah. This is getting me. So improved. I was at riser at first. So this is a big improvement for me. Week 3. And oh, this is still tight. 3, 2, 1.
I feel this in my back leg.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That means your hip flexor's tight.
2.
And 3, 2, 1.
4.
And
No, that's 3.
3, 2, 1.
That's 4. 1 more. Sorry.
And 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 2 more to go. I'm gonna check on you guys. Hopefully you're challenging yourselves. This is hard. This is hard. Whew. I don't see any questions, but if you guys want to keep your knees healthy as all get out, you should stop and do stuff like this, okay? Add it to your workout. Again, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't that important. All right, we got 2 more sets, right?
Yep.
I don't want to take too wide of a stance, but I want to stretch this hip flexor. So what's happening is this hip flexor, if you're feeling like she's feeling in the back leg, this is what gets tight, especially when you're running a lot of these hip flexors. So at the same time you're strengthening, stretching that tendon over the knee, you're also lengthening and stretching that hip flexor. All right, here we go. And here, let's get it. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
1,
3, 2, 1.
2.
3, 2,
Oh
1.
my goodness. 3,
3, 2, 1.
4,
And 3, 2, 1.
5.
My right is really hard. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
1,
3, 2, 1.
2,
3, 2, 1.
3,
3, 2, 1.
4,
And 3, 2, 1.
5.
Last set. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
1,
3, 2, 1.
2,
3, 2, 1.
3,
3, 2, 1.
4,
And 3, 2, 1. It adds up, guys. Last side. And go. 3, 2, 1.
1,
3, 2, 1.
2,
3, 2, 1.
3,
3, 2, 1.
4.
And 3,
Oh, ooh.
2, 1. What you
My
feeling?
groin, right here. Right there. Real bad.
That's gonna open you up big time.
That was like a, I mean, it was like a cramp. I mean, Charlie horse, almost.
Great job.
The beginning of the walk.
All right, now we're gonna do that infamous elephant walk I was telling you. Now you can do 1 leg at a time, or you can do 2 legs. I've worked myself to 2 legs, but ideally what you're trying to do is you want to be able to take yourself, it's like the Jefferson curl, all right? You want to take yourself all the way down to where your palms are right at your feet, and you're able to have your palms firmly on the ground with your legs completely straight. All right? Now we have 30 of these. 30 of these. Make sure they can see me pretty good. So, what you're going to do is you're going to find a spot where you're on the ground. So if it's all the way, so the further I come out, it's here. So I start with my legs bent, and then I'm going to straighten my left, and then straighten my right. Straighten my left. You lock that knee. Straighten my right. Or if you can, what if I work myself through is straighten both legs. 3, 2, 1, and then right back out. 3, 2, 1, right back out. Now you'll notice that as we're doing it, second set of 30, you'll be a little bit looser. But it's painful. All right? So you're going to find your spot, and you're going to find that spot. So the less flexible, yeah, the less flexible. Oh, that's a great idea. So you could even do it from here. So if I was on this riser, right, I can even put my palms here, and then I can straighten. So I can be here, right? I want this shoulder width apart, and then I'm going to flex my quad, and then flex my quads. We're gonna do 30 of those. Again, you can also do one at a time. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. You ready? I've been working on this, so I want to make sure I test myself.
I miss the Jefferson curl.
Yeah.
I need to do that more.
It's very similar. Very similar. Okay. Here we go. Find your spot. I'm gonna go here, and we'll do one leg at a time. And left. 3, 2, 1. Right. 3, 2, 1. Left. Right. That's 2. Left. Right. 3.
3,
Left. Right.
4,
Left. Right.
5,
Left. Right.
6,
Left. Right.
7,
Left. Right.
8,
Left. Right.
9,
Left. Right.
10,
Left. Right.
11,
Left. Right.
12,
Left. Right.
13,
Left. Right.
14,
Left. Right.
15,
Left. Right.
16,
Left. Right.
17,
Left. Right.
18,
Left. Right.
19,
Left. Right.
20,
Left.
ah,
Right.
21,
Left. Right.
22,
Left. Right. I'm already loosening up.
23,
Left. Right.
24,
Left. Right.
25,
Left. Right.
26,
Left. Right.
27,
Left. Right.
28,
Left. Right.
29,
Left. Right.
30.
How far are you getting?
I don't know what my gauge is. Like, so when you say how far are you getting, I'm able to straighten it up, but I'm on my fingertips,
See? Yep.
and I was
You see
coming.
lock?
I could come
Yeah, I
out
saw you
here
all the way. Yeah.
and do this. I could do that all day.
Yeah.
But what got harder was
Let me
getting closer and trying to get flatter. So
Let me see you lock your knee.
at this point,
Are you doing each leg though?
yeah, oh yeah, you would do it.
That's it. You feel
Yeah,
it?
yeah, but I want to do here.
Yeah.
Oh, my right is awful.
All right. We got one more set of 30. We'll do both legs this time.
That
Okay.
sounds good.
Both legs. So I was started on my fingers, work my way in, and then I was able to get to my knuckles like this. So you should be able to start to knuckles. Now make sure that you got to bring your stance in a little bit closer.
Okay. Make sure nobody else has questions. Okay.
All right. So bend, find your spot, and we're gonna. I'm gonna start on my. And we're gonna go both legs at the same time. And straighten.
1,
Straighten. Bend.
2,
Straighten. Bend.
3,
Straighten. Bend.
4,
Straighten. Bend.
5,
Straighten. Bend.
6,
Straighten. Bend.
7,
Straighten. Bend.
8,
Straighten. Bend.
9,
Lock your knees. Bend.
10,
Lock. Bend.
11,
Lock. Bend.
12,
Lock.
ah,
Bend.
13,
Lock.
ah,
Bend.
14,
Lock. Bend.
15,
Lock. Bend.
16,
Lock.
ah,
Bend.
17,
lock, bend,
18,
lock, bend,
19. Take your head with you.
bend,
20. Oh,
lock,
put down.
bend,
21,
lock, bend,
22,
lock, bend,
23.
lock, bend,
Oh my goodness, 24.
lock,
Ugh,
bend,
25,
lock, bend,
26.
lock,
Oh,
bend,
27,
lock, bend,
28.
lock,
Ah,
bend,
29.
lock, bend.
30.
I found when I took my head, you said take your head, I found that I was a little bit more flexible that
I was
way.
deeper. I could go deeper when my
Yeah.
head went with me. Yeah.
Oh, who said stretch is not a workout? All right, that's called the elephant walk, you guys. I already feel it all the way through. Stretch like you've never believed. Okay, now another one. This next one is really hard too. All right, it's a 20-second L-sit hold.
20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. So we're gonna need a mat, so we'll grab a mat real quick. Let me grab. Go ahead and grab a mat, you guys.
Jeff, I'll get it.
Huh? Okay. Good. So we're gonna grab a mat on this, because we'll need a mat for the last one. We only got 2 more to go, you guys. Almost there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Whew. All right. So we'll take this out and grab a mat. Sorry, we forgot to grab a mat. Man, for the hamstring one for days. All right. So we're going to go into L-sit. Now I'm going to show you guys different ways you can do this. Now, the great thing about the L-sit is what happens is that as we get everything else super strong, right, as we get our quads and our hamstrings stronger, we want to make sure our hip flexors are just as strong. And so this is also a hip flexor. When you go from the ground, it's a hip flexor. So on the L-sit, you're going to bring your legs up. We're going to hold for 20 seconds. Now, if you can't do both legs, what you'll do is you'll come up one leg at a time. One leg at a time. One leg at a time. Now you'll notice that I'll go as long as I can, and then if I get to failure, I do one leg at a time. One leg at a time. All right. Can they see that one leg at a time?
Do it sideways.
So here, I want my quads nice and straight. I'm going to bring both legs up. I'm going to hold. If I can't do that, I'm going to come here, one leg.
How long do you hold that? It's like
Just keep alternating for 20 seconds.
Great.
All right. This is even hard. I mean, it's hard for me, guys. All right, let's go. I'll give us a countdown. Ready? And up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Why is this so hard?
Do your hands have to be like this?
And where else would you put them?
I mean, whether out to the side
Yeah.
or backwards.
Just try any way you can. Okay. One more set, you guys. One more set. All right, ready? Set, go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Fantastic. All right. We're going to finish off with a couch stretch.
Couch?
Couch.
Couch.
Couch stretch. Now you can use a couch or what have you to prop your leg up, or the wall is going to be harder. And so what we want to do is get as close to the wall as we can, and we want to basically get this leg all the way to our butt here. We're going to use the wall to help, but we want this all the way to our butt and then be completely upright. All right. So I'm going to move this, and if you want, Double up your mat so you got a nice pad for your knee. I'm gonna get as close as I can. So I'm gonna start in this position where I prop up my toes. I'm gonna get as close as I can. Bring this leg in front, and then I'm gonna come back. I can almost get this leg, and then I'm here. And ideally, I'm gonna hold this stretch for 1 minute. Okay, so I got my butt all the way.
So what's the ultimate goal? To get your bottom to your heel?
Yeah, so if I can lean back up against the wall, this is the goal here. And so it's here. It's a lot of that hip flexor, which is actually, this is a lot better than where I was. So if I got my knee a little bit forward towards the wall, so I was like here, completely up against, you see that?
Yes.
If I was up against
your
the wall.
Your whole shin's against the wall.
Oh my goodness, that's a huge difference. That's not bad though. But you see how I'm leaning?
Yes.
I want to be able to lean back.
Yeah.
That's hip flexor.
So good spinal alignment. Make sure your hips are rolled underneath.
I'm leaning forward, you guys?
Yes.
I want to be able to lean back up against the wall. But I'm not there yet. And you'll notice that my right is going to be a lot harder. All right, so I'm going to start here. And we're going to go 60 seconds. You ready?
Sure, go ahead, I guess. Sorry if I lost you. And I kicked it. Huh. Sorry about that, everybody.
I'm here. Now, if you can't do any of this against the wall, then you're going to just put your foot on top of a couch. So instead of it being on the wall, it'll be on the couch. And we're going to hold 60 seconds. Timer started. Is that as far as you can go?
What? My knee or my back?
Your butt to your heel.
Butt to my heel. Oh, no.
And that, see how your foot
I guess that's
got to come forward. Look.
Oh. Oh, I can go farther.
Yeah, there you go. As far back as you. There you go. Yep.
Should I bring my knee closer and then?
There you go.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. That's pulling really good. It's good. It's challenging.
A lot of it's hip flexor. I feel it up high.
I know.
Right there.
Mine's right here.
Ooh, that's 1 minute. All right, switch legs.
Could there be an imbalance?
Oh, mine, yeah, because I have my knee surgery. This one's way.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Woo! Like right there.
Feels awesome.
Yeah.
Especially as driving as much as I do, being in the opposite position of this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is incredible. Sitting at a desk all day.
You could do this every day.
Make sure you're rolling your hips underneath, right?
Yeah.
So your hips, you're rolling it under.
I can't even think right now. I just got to breathe. Oh. Yeah. Switch legs. Ooh.
How many times are we doing this?
Just 2. And 1 minute. Yours is pretty good.
just too. Oh, I was just thinking, women tend to be more flexible than men, right? Naturally.
I guess, yeah. Sorry, this hurts. Can't even think.
I'm trying to talk through it. I can feel it right here.
Trying to relax. Feel like it's tearing. Feel like the muscle is tearing. All right. Last leg. Don't be surprised. It's funny, we didn't do any weights, but you'll walk out of here shaking. My muscles start twitching. Oh. This is getting way better. That's that surgery knee. After this month, I'll be 9 months out.
Wow.
It's not bad.
You should send a report to Dr. Gavin,
Yeah.
his surgeon.
You won't even believe it. I saw John at football. And the last time they see me was August when I had all that stuff
in a
on there.
wheelchair.
And they saw me coaching. And they're like, what? Holy cow. It's like, you got muscle back in your legs. You're already moving, athletic.
It's a blessing.
I said, thank Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't believe it. Because I do crazy stuff like this. They don't see this side. Ah! Painful. And relax. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, that was our knee circuit. It's not even knee rehab. I would say this is knee strengthening.
Is this Pilates type stuff?
It's everything. I mean, that's the great thing about this. And if you guys, you guys know me, like I believe in it all. Some Pilates, some yoga, and all. We got to take all of it for the greater good, and we got to apply it all. All right. That's why you got those big strength guys, and they can't move well. They're strong as all get out, but they can't move well. I don't want to be one of those. And then you got those people that are super flexible and stuff like that, but they're not strong enough. So it takes both. You need the mobility, the flexibility, the strength, the cardio, I call it the cardio conditioning. You need it all if you want to live well and move well in life. You need to do it all. So it's not one thing is better than the other. We need it all. So this isn't even knee rehab. This is called knee strengthening exercises. I'm going to be doing this for the next 12 weeks. I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you've seen the Tuesday, Thursday stuff that I do. So I'm hoping that it'll allow me to be 100% on my knee, and then get back to other stuff. All right, you guys, have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday, first session in May. Bye. Ooh. How you feel about it?
My legs are jiggly.
Yeah.